Spain have been crowned the official World Cup champions of 2026 after defeating Argentina in a 1-0 win. I am your host, Ariel Meza. Welcome to the Huddle. And my guests today are Jero Guerra, skip him, and Kyle Sparrow, and Justin in the middle.
You
Justin
forgot
Young.
my last name?
Yeah, I always forget your name.
Young.
Dude. Justin. No, I remember. Justin Young.
He just said skip
now
you
he
this
remembers.
time, man.
We just said skip you because you're the
said-
best for last, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
my favorite.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
And I guess we'll have Thomas coming on the show later, maybe.
What's his last
if he
name?
behaves. Gobbo. And Marcus Bray in the producer chair, as usual, doing
Excellent
terrible his job.
Yeah.
Give it up.
But yeah, clap it up for Marcus. Anyways, before we get into anything, we're going to get into the World Cup final, but let's talk about the lights real quick, Jero. I know you and me mostly talking about it, these guys.
If the producer wants to do like a cool shot where both of them are in it.
No. Guys.
Okay. All right.
Anyways,
Okay, just go.
So the Lights come back from a 1-0 deficit in the first half. End up winning 2-1 after Johnny Rodriguez goal and forgive me if I mess up. How do you say his name?
Abraham.
Abraham. I know how to
His
say
last name?
it. Yeah, Coutier.
I don't want to butcher his name either.
You don't know how to say it either. But yeah, another comeback win for them this season. I think is that 2 comeback wins in a row, I believe, or of the last 3 games. I think 2 of them
And
were
away
comebacks.
as well.
And away, yeah. I think their 3rd away win of the season, I believe. So just
Second in league play, yeah.
just seems like they're on the right direction going forward. Haven't been able to speak to Coach yet. It's been a while since a home game, and I don't think the next home game is till August 1st. But it seems like they're going in the right direction. And I mean, for you, did you get to catch the game at all, or to keep up with it?
I didn't get to watch it live. I got to check out the post-match highlights and some of the stuff afterwards. But no, it's great. I mean, I feel like every time we've been on here and talked about, the emphasis of the Lights having to do better away from home. And, I don't know if we're bringing them good luck or something, but that's 2 in a row now they do that. And we talked about it last time, and once again, now they're doing it again. So hopefully they continue to do so. And, I mean, they start doing that and, start putting together an overall, really, really, just an overall balanced season, getting points home and also not losing away. We could be talking about, playoff contenders, Las Vegas Lights.
Yeah, and big news for them right before the match. Knight Pickering sold, right, to... I actually didn't see where he got sold to.
Austin FC.
Austin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
MLS next pro team, so like their second team.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yep.
So, yeah, and that 2-1 win was over San Antonio. So, yeah, hopefully big things coming for the Lights soon. And that was kind of shocking to us, maybe, right? Because Knight Pickering's kind of been that young player up and coming for the Lights. A lot of people liked, coming off the bench, he'd come in and make a difference. And a great goal scorer. Being sold, I feel like, even the last season, just a lot of key pieces of the Lights being sold. So, a lot of changes, right?
Yeah.
Guys.
It's these two.
No. He just goes.
I don't know what these guys are laughing about, but let's lock in, guys.
Well,
Lock in everyone.
I'm not laughing about Knight Pickering leaving the Lights. I think it was I don't know. I think it sucks to see him go because it's a guy that never really got the full 90 in. I mean, obviously he's played full 90 before, but I'm saying like he's never got, the
starting
place
role,
where he could say I am the starting 9 for the Las Vegas Lights on a full-time basis, and it sucks. But good for him. If you saw on their social posts and their press release, it's a good. They said it's a good opportunity for him to go out.
Definitely.
Develop his skills out with the MLS team. Obviously, he's going to be starting out with Austin FC too, but there's always that opportunity that he gets pulled up to Austin FC and, gets to play with the major league guys. So hopefully he gets to do that, and, I'm wishing the best for Knight Pickering. Like you said, a guy that always came off the bench and I feel like made an impact, every single time. I mean, shout out to him. I did a story for UNLV on him, and I think I said something like "good night" and try to be a little corny, but no. Shout out Knight Pickering. He brought a lot of good memories to Cashman Field.
Yeah, he's a great player, and definitely rooting for him, hoping success in the MLS, hopefully. So yeah, it's great to hear for him. It kind of sucks for the Lights, but they're moving another direction, and I'm sure they know what they're doing, and there's gonna be a great direction for both of them, hopefully both parties.
Yep.
But moving on, FIFA World Cup just ended yesterday. Why is Justin clapping about the end of the World Cup?
Well, first of all, it's going to be off my Twitter timeline now because I'm very grateful for that.
Twitter?
Crazy.
Absolutely.
Wait, why are you grateful about that?
Because it was just like so many like bot accounts underneath talking about Argentina and like whatnot. Because also their fans are like really. I won't go into that, but
We're gonna go into.
I was excited to watch it because. Has this World Cup felt like really long to anyone else? Is that an unpopular opinion?
I don't know if the time was longer than any other World Cup, but there was
more games.
You're right. It was expanded.
More games expanded. Biggest World Cup. So
Biggest World Cup ever.
So yeah, maybe it felt like oversaturation for soccer, especially for those that don't watch it.
Not really, bro.
I feel like for me,
I disagree as well. I thought that because we've all said this is kind of like the dead part of like the sports world. Like obviously you have baseball, yeah, but in terms of any other sport, there's like a gap, right? And we now have the World Cup this year. And I thought that it did fill the gap that a lot of people like needed for the sports world. And then,
I really disagree with that because we had the NBA draft, NBA Summer League, MLB, all of the All-Star festivities,
compare
and
the MLB draft, NBA draft to the World Cup.
I'm saying he's saying there was a gap, and I'm saying
it is. I'm saying
like
actual play.
Yes, like obviously you do
There's
have
a
all
gap
those
in
things,
everything,
but in terms of like you have the World Cup, like that's a big event. Like obviously,
I would say so.
All right,
the biggest event.
I just think that for me in particular, I just thought it filled the gap perfectly, and I think that the sport of soccer, like we saw it come to the United States, and we saw it come to Mexico and all that stuff. It's big in Mexico, not big in the United States, but I just think that it was. I've said it before. It was good to see because it kind of just brought everyone together for a month or so, and.
Like half the month until the knockout stages, and then everyone was like,
that's competition.
But that's good for the
It was good, yeah.
for the sport.
It was a great tournament.
As someone who wants to see the sport grow, I want these people to stick around. And like I saw a lot of Erling Haaland Glazers, bro. Yeah. Follow him in Man City. Exactly. Keep watching.
As much as I hate Man City, like I love Erling Haaland, even though I hate Man City. So like, go be a fan of him. Go like I don't like this rhetoric over here about. You're excited for it to be off your timeline. I want people to be more excited about soccer.
Soccer did not grip me after this World Cup. I'm going to be completely
honest. So the Summer League was better for you?
For me, it was better because I got ultimate access to the Summer League.
Yeah.
Can I get a clip of that? Of just him saying the Summer League was better than the World Cup.
I will get absolutely flamed. Right. Hey, camera, you right there. I absolutely was more entertained by the Las Vegas NBA Summer League than the World Cup, and I will continue to watch every other NBA Summer League and really only watch soccer when it's the World Cup.
That might have been.
That's going to be on more priority.
That definitely takes the cake for I think the worst take I think I've ever.
If that's the worst, I'm just a red-blooded American man. I do not give a shit about soccer.
Yeah, but like,
yeah, nobody's watching our show after that, bro. But
thank you so much, everyone.
No, man, that's insane. Anyways, for those who did enjoy the World Cup,
I enjoy the World Cup, just not more than Summer League.
Let's just.
All right,
let's move on from that topic. That's not the debate here.
Let's go on.
The topic of today, Spain wins 1-0 over Argentina in dominant fashion. The score might not seem dominant, but everything else was like what? How many shots on goal? 0.
It was 20-0, I believe.
Yeah.
How many shots? Yeah, and I think there were shots on goal at the very end, right?
Yeah.
For Argentina, they got
really close.
They picked the pace up at the end. I mean, it was obvious because once Spain scored, they were gonna take a more defensive approach to solidify the scoreline. Yeah. But no, it's. I think if you were watching, hoping Messi won a second, or just are from Argentina, or just wanted them to win, it sucks to see that type of game be played.
Yeah.
But you have to give credit to Spain. They've always been so dangerous, and I think that was a cherry on top of how dangerous this team can be, showing it on the biggest game possible against whether you like it or not. Argentina is really, really dangerous, and to do that
to them, still a great team. As much as I've been talking about the corruption or my opinion of how they've gotten away with some things, at least in the last final games, like Switzerland, I thought was just a fine game. They played fine, and it was. It wasn't like anything where I was like, that was controversial, that they shouldn't have won that. I thought, I do think they played terrible in the final game, and the way they played, I'm going to get into a lot of the things about Messi trying to get a Cucurella to get a card for covering his mouth.
You hate Messi though. That's a different story.
I don't hate Messi. I hate Messi fans, but I had respect for Messi for a long time.
You had respect.
And even here, while I don't have respect for much of the Argentina team, of all the players on the team, I do have respect for Messi because I don't think he's like the rest of the players there that are dirty. I don't think Messi's a dirty player.
He is a saint compared to the rest of that Argentina team.
Messi's a really classy guy, and I think
but in that moment, I do think that was a classless move.
But hear what you're saying,
and I understand the desperation.
To who do you do
to
that?
To everyone who's
no,
not.
Who was he trying to provoke that card from?
To Cucurella.
Who?
Cucurella.
Yeah. What's he known for doing?
Well,
he's a rage baiter, right? He rage baits.
What's he known for doing?
Okay, sure, fine, but this is like the argument that Messi fans have all the time.
Whoa, that's where you're going. You're taking it so personal, as if it's like a Messi fan
but this
argument.
is the thing that like that's a fallacy in like the best way it could be. Like you're basically saying, oh, but why does it care? Why does it matter that Messi did it? Because this guy does it all the time.
Was it a major thing in the game?
No, I think it was just a
major thing because
a very sad thing for Messi to do. Like that I looked at that. I was like, bro, really? Like you're gonna try to do that?
As much you have to.
You act like he wasn't saying anything. He wasn't talking crap.
But it's a rule.
He wasn't covering his mouth to speak. He was saying something like, "Oh, here."
But it's a rule. If he did fully cover it,
but he didn't. He was
Messi. I don't know. Maybe
Messi just tried to exploit something that wasn't even there, and I thought
the VAR would check and they'll see. They did check
exactly.
But that's what I'm saying, and they'd see his fault. But if
I can guarantee. I mean, I don't know exactly what was said.
You're stretching it, dude. Like,
oh, I'm stretching it.
I think you are.
Whatever.
Like, I just think. Maybe he turned around, he saw a split second of him doing that. I mean,
he was looking right at him. They were having a conversation.
Oh, so you're mad at him because he just asked for something?
Bro, they were having no. I'm mad because I'm sure that Cucurella. They did not look like Cucurella was saying anything rude. It did not look like there was any malice or anything. They were talking about the injury that had just happened. He went like this as a gesture. He was not covering his mouth, and Messi immediately tries to flip it into he said something to me. Oh, let me get a card. So
that's what happened to your very own team, to Mexico. Hincapié.
But that was an actual example of the rule being broken. That is such a terrible stretch. That is a stretch.
He did. He put his head, but you think he called him something?
Yes.
He did not.
Well, what did he say?
Santi Jimenez said he wasn't like Santi.
No, Santi said he would not repeat what he said because he did not want to stretch it past the World Cup. He just wanted to leave it.
But if it was something major, if you offended him, he would have said
I'm sure if it was something. No, bro. You think that player who was talking crap the entire game, who was talking crap to the entire Mexico team the entire game, was saying something nice to Santi in that moment?
He's just trying to get in his head, probably.
It doesn't matter. But he's trying to get in his head. That was against the rules. Then he was saying something with malice.
Okay.
What was being said to Messi?
How do you know it's in malice?
Oh my God.
You were there. I don't know if it was malice. I don't know if you offended him and his family or called him something or you just simply talked crap.
Okay, you don't know
either. Only those two know.
Dude, you're comparing what Cucurella did. Yes, you are. You're exactly what you're doing.
I'm just saying you're making that moment between Messi and Cucurella as if something. It was like the biggest,
I was just saying that for me,
Messi's such a classless.
No, I didn't say he's classless, but for me, I was just disappointed.
Okay.
As someone who I do think Messi is full of class and a respectable player.
Yeah, he is.
That that disappointed me as a fan of soccer and a fan of. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Messi, I do respect Messi.
I don't think the sport we love that we both watch, we've seen way worse. We've seen guys that get touched and they roll 20 feet in the ground. That's worse than Messi trying to get that call out.
I guess that's fair, but I just thought I don't think that's something Messi typically does, and I thought that was a just true sign of desperation in that moment.
Apart from that moment, how was the hate watch for you?
Pretty good, but I won't lie. Like I was scared. Anytime Messi had the ball or Argentina had the ball and they did make one push, I was like, oh man, it's gonna happen. Like 0 shots the entire game. There's gonna be one shot and it's gonna end it. Like but
well, I don't know. Let's talk.
I thought it was a great game though.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was a really good game. I mean, it was total domination, but
it was and I think. Like you said, the score was misleading. Like someone that just checked the score on Google or whatever app they use, they probably thought it was super, super close, tight-knit. It wasn't till the end, but I still think it was a good game, even though one side was controlling the game. I think Argentina were defending themselves well, and it wasn't. I
did think the Argentinian defense was very good in this game.
El Dibu Martinez,
I hate him, a great performance.
What a performance, bro! He put up a great performance in goal. Like he broke the record, most saves in a World Cup final.
Right?
Yeah.
And and they were not easy saves either.
Nothing.
They were not straight to him. I mean, some of them maybe, but I was watching definitely with some casuals, my family, and they were like, oh my god, I can't stand when like it's like a diving save, and they're like, why didn't he just catch it, bro? What are you talking about? Why didn't he just catch it? If they could just catch
Are these the people that hate Messi with you?
No, they're actually Messi Glazers.
Oh, Messi Glazers.
One of them was. Two of them were, but he was kind of going for Lamine Yamal. But no, I did think it was a great game from the Argentina defense, especially from Dibu. But what I think was the big, well, not just Messi. I'm not gonna blame Messi, but they shut down Messi in this game. They shut down the entire Argentinian attack.
The whole team was shut down.
Yeah,
I think the game was won in the midfield. The game was won in the
100%.
midfield. Spain's midfield is notoriously always been known for being what we saw that day.
Exactly. And we need to also talk about just not the final, but their path to the final is
very dominant.
Quite
only
insane.
allowed 1 goal the entire run.
Well, and look what they played. They played Ronaldo in Portugal. So
even if only the second greatest player of all time.
Okay, that's the second greatest player of all time. Sure, even if you believe that. The two goats, they played Ronaldo, then Mbappe, who is probably regarded as the best player right now in our generation, and then Messi. So to go through Portugal, Ronaldo, France, and Mbappe, and Messi in Argentina is going to go down as probably one of the most insane runs in history. And, and then people say they had Lamine, but you can't even really be, not that you can't give credit to Lamine. I do think he played pretty well too. But that Spain team is just so good that Lamine wasn't even a top 3 player on that team.
I actually completely agree.
In that game.
In that World Cup final, I completely forgot. I was more obsessed with like Nico Williams and what he was going to do next than whatever Lamine Yamal was going to do.
Nico came on and had a really good stint there.
He assisted on the game winner.
One of the best assists I've watched.
And I want to know your opinion on this, on the goal from Nico Williams that was taken back. Do you think that was a good call or no?
No.
At first I was like, yo, no, like what are they doing? After the game, once they started showing, super intense 2026 camera angles that we see now. He did step on him.
There was so much worse in that game that was not called, but they called that.
That is my issue.
That is my issue.
But they're more sensitive when it comes to a goal scoring opportunity than when it's
the foul was before the shot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to tip off the defender's left foot.
Otamendi got fouled. And to be fair to them, again, when I saw it in real time, I thought it wasn't. But then when I saw Otamendi being fouled there does affect the play where he couldn't participate in.
And
potentially
the other thing
defend his
is, if you are gonna go down in that instance, then he stayed down, and then the ref's like, okay, then we'll check this, and then it got overruled. But we aren't talking about Spain's defense. We talk about the midfield, but their defense and their goalie. I think Simone had it's 7 games, right?
Simone.
7 games shutout in that tournament.
Yeah, apart from the one.
And he played outstanding. But another thing to mention is, I think the MVPs of the tournament. How do you say? Cape Verde.
Oh, what are they? Yeah,
Cabo Verde.
Yeah, they faced both Argentina and Spain. They drew to Spain, and then they pushed Argentina to the brink, almost getting.
They didn't lose in regular time.
Exactly.
The big one and the tie against Uruguay too. You can't. They went up against top nations.
Yeah.
As a nation that never qualified, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cabo Verde. Yeah.
Wasn't they the smallest nation?
And they just
them or Curaçao.
Curaçao
I think was the smallest.
Yeah, but I do think Cabo Verde had the best showing of all those smaller countries, and the biggest shock, Cinderella story, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, we can go back to that, but
in Spain too. I want to get on.
Let's go back to Spain though, because
Barcelona.
Oh my God, I heard you talking about it earlier.
No. I'm just saying.
This is what Barca fans always do, bro. Go ahead,
You gotta. Do you support Madrid?
1 goal in.
No.
How many players they had in the World Cup?
Do you support Madrid?
How many players did they have in the World Cup?
Exactly.
I think it was
8. Was it? I believe.
Wasn't that just on Spain or no?
On Spain.
On Spain they had 8.
I'm talking about on Spain. Yeah.
How many did they have in the entire?
The whole
World Cup?
tournament.
I think only 1 player scored from Barca.
Who?
Lamine Yamal.
Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon scored.
Okay, 2. They had 2 goals.
No.
I'm not a Madrid fan until now, but
you can't deny that the core of that Spanish team. Where's it from?
Yeah, it's
the core of the team that won.
And I also think that's another reason why Spain plays so good, though.
Yeah, because they're very familiar with each other.
So,
but this is an interesting story. No, I'm not saying it because Barca, Madrid, Athletic, whatever. But a lot of people were, especially from a certain fan base did not like when they saw that squad list, and I don't know to what extreme people went to, like maybe not supporting Spain because of, you know, the players that got called up. But you can't deny it turned out well for Luis de la Fuente and the guys he called up.
I mean, yeah, I just think Barca fans always just. It's funny because I know the fans that are like, oh, Barca won it. Barca won the World Cup. They did this. They played so much better. Are the same fans who were crying because Messi lost. So it's like they always got to find a way to make it about themselves and take a win. Like
that sounds like a fan base I know well.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, what? All right,
But I think no.
But yes, I do think
I saw a lot of Barca people. I saw a lot of Barca fans say like it was a win-win for them because you know,
that's what they were more focused on, was being better than Madrid players, even though Madrid players scored way more in this tournament.
Madrid players, as in Bellingham.
No, it was much more than just him.
Mbappe.
I'm sure he carried it.
Mbappe.
But who got to the final? It's not. That's the thing.
That's fair.
The sport isn't about who scores it. Like it's how does it get there? You know.
But
like,
how much of a contribution do they have to the win? I mean, for Spain, of course, yeah, I get that. But
pull up their football scores
their
right
poster
now.
boy Lamine Yamal.
You can act like he didn't do anything, bro.
I didn't say anything, but he's not. I don't think he was even a top 5 player on the team on Spain
In the whole World Cup?
for this World Cup. No,
Dude,
you
it's
serious?
not just about cutting in, doing his flashy skills that he doesn't.
no, of
placing
course,
on top
but I do agree. I do think people have been
his
too
chance
harsh on him.
his chance creation was brilliant. The way
Yes.
it's also a thing when you have a player like him.
But there have been such good players on Spain that I just feel like they get so discredited because of Lamine Yamal's name. That's like all we're talking about is Lamine Yamal.
What's the
Well,
same
we
thing?
should be talking about-
That's just sports.
But
That's just
what I'm
sports.
saying. But why do we
Like,
just
not
accept
just that's just sports. Like every team that has like a superstar or what people consider a big name, like the rest of the players are obviously never gonna get the same terms of marketing, PR, or just.
Well, I'm here to give them their
shit.
flowers. Okay, Ariel Meza has come to give them their flowers because I don't know. It's something about Barca fans, bro.
Regardless,
Oh my God.
regardless, congratulations to Spain, Argentina, second place, and then we didn't talk about the third game at.
I mean,
third
I don't
place game
care
at
about
all.
the third place.
No, but
It was a heck of a game.
battlefield of a game, dude. That was a crazy.
Like,
It was crazy.
England's up 4-0. France comes back, and then it ends 6-4.
6-4.
4.
Shout out
Bukayo
to
Saka.
Bukayo Saka started.
Bukayo Saka has just like reignited the GOAT debate with Messi, bro. I'm just saying, you know, I think he might be the best of all time.
Yo, shout out my cousin. His family, they spent one band each to go to that game.
No shot.
Yeah.
One band to the third place game.
Look,
It turned out great.
Low-key, that's not
they
bad.
They saw. Look now.
Where was it at? Actually,
Miami.
That's actually
So-
a good deal.
So my uncle, and my 2 cousins, they went there. They sat really close behind one of the goals. And you know, from afar, like before game, people were saying, "Oh, it's third place game." I actually saw a lot of memes like of those like third place games gonna be like, and it was like the Minions were like they're
barely, yeah.
But no, it ended up being a war field, and he can say he went to the World Cup and saw 2 of the best teams, and dude, that game was crazy.
Yeah,
Saw
very,
superstar talent.
very offensive.
I do have a
game.
question for you though. Now you can chime in on this too, but do you think that technically, because France was in theory eliminated from the World Cup, that the Golden Boot, that Mbappe,
Like, should those goals not count?
do you think those goals should count or they should not count? Because I've seen on social media a lot of people are like it shouldn't have counted. A lot of
They
people
only
are like,
think that now because Messi didn't
Okay.
win. That's the only reason why people
Okay,
are calling.
He's
for
making
it.
it about
You
Messi
know
fans
that's
again.
true.
regardless,
He's
Obsessed
doing
with
it.
that. He's obsessed with Messi. bro.
No, I'm just so
Look,
tired
regardless
of.
of
I'm
that,
so tired of like
it was
Messi
a
fans
yes
just
It's the
or no
same
being
question.
like they
You'd be
only
saying that
care
for-
now because it's
you'd be
Messi.
saying
No,
that
I
for
wouldn't.
Ronaldo.
Oh my
No, I wouldn't.
goodness.
You're telling me if Ronaldo was
Bro,
winning the
if Ronaldo was there at 8 and Mbappe
First off-
scored in third place goal.
First off, big if, because he's
Yeah, see, I knew that was it. Bro. No. Bro. They only
Is
say that
Ronaldo the
because-
Justin Herbert of soccer?
Regardless,
That's crazy.
regardless of
Justin
the
That
whole
is
Messi
crazy.
hatred, do you think that they count or they don't count?
If there's gonna be a third place game, it's got to count.
I
Either
agree.
get rid of the third place game,
I agree.
don't play it at all.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a game, let it count.
If it's a
I mean,
FIFA World Cup game, it's
Yep.
gotta, you know.
It's no different than a group stage match against, like, if Mbappe farms up goals against, like, I was going to say a bad word. You're welcome. On a lesser club, you know?
I don't know what you're gonna say.
like if someone scored 2 goals against Uzbekistan.
Yeah. Then,
but but like, let's think about the Olympics. Like, we're discrediting a bronze medal to these countries. Like,
okay, well, the thing is, a bronze medal in the World Cup and the Olympics is
it's two different things.
I would say that maybe FIFA sees it like an Olympic game. Like, they want to award a third place. They want to recognize all three best teams.
Yes.
So if they care about the third place game, you got to care about the goals that are scored in it too.
I agree.
I agree with that.
You can't be like, oh, it's a friendly just because it doesn't fit their agenda.
I agree. No, I think as long, like you said, if it's there, it's got to count.
Yeah.
And the reason I say it's different is because like Olympians, especially in individual sports, like the fact that you get a medal, like if you were to get a third place medal, dude, that's like.
Yeah,
that's a dream come true.
I'm not saying it's not big.
The individual sports.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not big for these guys that got third place at the World Cup, but I mean, you could see their faces, before the game and stuff. Like it was.
I think it was more so because it's France and England. Like England is literally they had it and they, for lack of a better term, lost it, and then France were kind of they were cruising until they ran into Spain, and then that happened. So I think both of those nations they can't hang their heads at all from that tournament, but I do think a third place game that should count for all those, and they should be proud of that as well.
Yeah. I will admit though, before we move on, that maybe if it was the other way around, if Messi was in third place.
Oh my God,
narrative ball with this guy.
Oh, Kyle, can you relax, bro? If it was the other way around and Messi had gone third place game and then he ended up winning, I'm sure all the Messi haters would also be saying the same thing. Like, it shouldn't count. This is stupid.
That is speculation.
So,
I mean, it's fun to have the arguments here and there.
I'm
but
arguing against the side that you guys
argue
so much. No, I'm saying Justin. Bro.
It's fun. I think it's fun, but like I think I said on like last episode or a couple episodes, like that whole Messi Ronaldo thing is like what would I say? Ridiculous. Like Nike Adidas when we were younger, or
Xbox,
PlayStation, Xbox. Yeah. Like it's just grow up,
Yeah.
Have your preferred guy.
See, it's like it's not even anti-Messi, anti-Messi, pro-Messi. It's Messi Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo shouldn't even be mentioned about this at all because he wasn't in the World Cup final.
But it's always going to be like that with the people out there.
That's
it's always
it's ridiculous that it ever gets to that point.
If Ronaldo,
on both sides,
if it was tables turned and Portugal lost the World Cup final, I mean, a certain fan base would come out and it's always gonna be like that. And so that's why I was getting on you for that. It's like I don't think Messi made it to the final. It's like let's appreciate that he got that far.
I will admit at the end,
it's his last World Cup.
And I was happy they lost. I didn't want Argentina to win, but I was watching him once he started crying, and I was like,
that was
like,
hard.
Damn. I was like, this really is Messi's last one. And I was like,
end of an era, for sure.
I don't know about you guys. When I saw that shot, I was like, dude, like that just hit me. Like,
yeah, because
I was happy still, but
because it's Neymar and Ronaldo and Messi.
So many too.
And so many more.
Unfortunately,
Neuer. Neuer's last one.
Neymar didn't really have an. I don't think Neuer should have been on this one.
He shouldn't have.
He shouldn't have been at this one in the first place. But and Neymar, I mean, they do all this thing about bringing him.
Dude, Neymar, that's for another day. But
another day. That is all the time.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for you, Harold. We're gonna have to make a substitution here. So we get Thomas Gobbo in. What's up?
Like Justin Bieber did.
Yeah, I know. We're in the 28th minute or something like that.
Can we have substituted ISO speed for
Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber. And switch them because that was terrible. But let's get Thomas Gobbo in, replace for Harold, so we can talk about some NFL. Thank you, Harold.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
We'll see you in the next episode, hopefully.
Thank you to the World Cup, though. Thank you to the World Cup.
Thank you to the World Cup.
And thank you, Haro.
Oh! I'll have to go back in, bro.
Bro almost got on the injured reserve list, bro.
Almost took out our camera.
Oh my god. And almost took out the mic.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to cut all this out.
One-man wrecking crew, Thomas Gobbo.
Tuck the chain away, bro.
Tuck the chain.
You're tough.
We got Thomas Gobbo here joining us to talk about some NFL. Before we get into the NFL and this top 10 quarterback for the next season debate, we're going to talk about, the situation going on in WKU. Thomas, I know you've been following it a little bit. You seem actually a little more passionate about it than anyone, so I'm going to let you just go ahead with that.
Yeah, Victory Vaca, his first name is Victory, which is kind of cool. But, yeah, he's on Western Kentucky, got his scholarship pulled because he was attending his mother's funeral. And he's a senior. He has 1 year left before graduation. Then you don't get the scholarship, so you have to, pay out of your own pocket to do that stuff. I don't know. I think the NCAA is so corrupt and college athletics are so corrupt that they take this situation and other situations before this so out of proportion, and I just think it's so bad. It's such a bad look. And Western Kentucky is not like a premier college football program. So I don't know if this was just for headlines, but they ruled it a failure to report to camp or whatever. They had him back. I guess he had a summer workout program. He had to be back in June. And then wasn't because of his mom's funeral. I mean, how do you guys feel about it?
I don't care what organization you're a part of. I don't care what any of that stuff is. Family is the most important thing in a person's life. People will defend their family with their own lives. And the fact that a player goes to his mom's funeral and you basically are telling them that our program, our money is more important than family, which is not okay in any sport, anyone's life. And it's sad to see because, sports is a place as we talked about the World Cup. It's a place where people are brought together. And this just completely tarnishes the reputation of both the NCAA. It makes football in general with the whole NIL deal now it's all a money grab. And it is really, really, really sad to see because this guy's a kid. He's in college. We were all in college. Some of us are still in college.
He's our age.
Exactly. There is so much riding on the next decisions in his life, and now he was attending his mother's funeral, and the fact that you have the gall to do that, and then you say failure to report, I think that's a cop out. I genuinely think that's a cop out. Just say you screwed up. I hate when organizations just say you screwed up. It's a screw up.
They can't admit it. Like their pride's too high to admit it.
It is absolutely unbelievable that they say that.
It is absolutely crazy. Okay, it's one thing if this was like the Cowboys or something like that. Like I'm not even trying to dog on you, but like you're Western Kentucky University. How much could a scholarship be? And how you couldn't have asked him first? Like, hey, what's going on? Called him? I don't know the full specifications. I haven't been following along that closely. But I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Almost worse if they did call him because then it's like they don't care.
Yeah.
They this is happening. Oh, we don't care still. You're losing your scholarship. You can't play.
I believe they did call him after it and we're like, hey, yeah, we got to drop your scholarship.
But the worst part is that instead of just that he is not with the school anymore and he can go play with someone else. No, they put failure to report. Now there's other schools who are interested in him. And he can't go play for them, so they're screwing up his career because he decided that family was more important, which he should have.
I think the most important...
And his mother, of all people, not just an extended family member, like his mom.
Right.
That's insane.
Right. I think the most important thing that, Kyle mentioned, this guy's a kid, and, education is everything. So when his scholarship gets dropped, a semester before he graduates, that's, life threatening stuff there. I don't know if you can do online classes or do whatever, but you have to find a new home for one semester when you thought you're going to be stable and you're going through such a hard time. I don't really understand it.
It's just really sad to see. It's no one should ever be put in that scenario, and the fact that the NCAA can come out and say failure to report, it's just, and this kid's already in his own head about everything with the funeral and all that stuff, and the fact that they come out and say that, I just think you can say one thing. Words are powerful. You say failure to report, just admit you screwed up. Just admit it. If you do that, then you'll get some sympathy, but at the same time, you won't get enough sympathy because you've essentially screwed this kid's life up for the foreseeable future, because now he doesn't know what he's gonna do.
When we have other big schools like Georgia have so many DUIs and other things like that, other controversial stuff, and then you see, what was I gonna say? Texas Tech with Brendan Sorsby, and then this is the most attention that the NCAA puts.
Well, and it's this kid's getting punished more for going to his mother's funeral and being with his family over players in the NFL for beating a woman. That's insane.
It makes me question where there's two things. One, where the attention goes, and two, where the line is. Because the line is very gray. There's a lot of speculation in sports with things like refs, things like all that stuff. But when you look at each player individually and what they do and what they represent and what they are doing, there needs to be, you got to have something, right? You cannot say one thing to one thing and say another thing to the other. That's not how it should be.
And I wanna ponder this real quick. He's a smaller player, not size wise, but he has maybe 2,000 followers.
Let's put it on NIL wise.
NIL wise, popularity wise. Say this was the top player in the country.
Arch Manning.
Sure, say it was Arch Manning.
They're gonna treat it completely different.
Yeah. What special things would they have given him? Where could he? How long could he be missed? And what punishments would he have gotten? I bet it would not be the same.
Well, I mean, we already seen it this offseason with Brendan Sorsby. I mean,
I feel like it's an entirely different situation, and he is getting his punishment. But yes, as you're saying,
there has to be a consistent. There has to.
Yeah.
There. That is the one thing I'm trying to get across. You have to be consistent. If you make one decision, you can't be like, oh, we're gonna make another decision because of popularity, because of NIL, because of brand. That's not how it works. That's not how life should work. Okay. He is busting his ass pretty much to make it, and you basically just shot him down completely and basically just ruined his chances with that. That's not cool.
On the bright side, it has been nice to see the internet kind of rally around this kid and his comments supporting him. I'm sure his following has gone up, but who cares about following, But still, I've checked his page out and seen, he's advocating for himself on there, reposting everyone that's been advocating for him. And then you go to WKU's page, even if it's just their college page, their comments are flooded with
as they should be. As
you
they
guys
should
messed up, so bad luck for WKU, wishing this kid all the success that could come his way, and hopefully things get sorted out.
I just hope it gets sorted out.
Wish him all the
All right,
best.
man.
Wish him all the best.
Besides football, like you guys said, college, just finishing college, finding a job. Because who knows if he has plans to go to the NFL, but still I just hope
that. Only 5% of D1 players actually play in the NFL. So I mean,
I never a lot of people forget a lot of these guys, they're playing college and playing football in college, but they go on to go do other jobs, and college is important for some of these jobs. So just hoping wherever life takes him, success for him. But we're gonna move on to the NFL, So recently the execs and I don't know the exact wording, but the NFL has dropped a top. They ranked all the quarterbacks?
I believe so. Yeah.
And they came out with their top 10 as well.
Yeah, they also had top 10s for every other position.
Okay, for every other position. But a big conversation online has been this, ranking of the quarterbacks for their predictions for the next season, heading into the next season, 2026, and it got me thinking. What do we think? What quarterbacks do we see being top 10 going to the 2026 season? And I'm sure everyone knows my number one, but
better not. You better not.
Personally, I haven't ranked mine. You got a little busy, but I would love to hear. Have any of you guys actually gone through and ranked your top 10?
I have
done a little research.
Sure. I have a top 10.
I would say I would like to start.
So okay, fine.
I think the biggest thing, though, is how all of us consider what quarterback actually means in its definition. But
it's the guy that throws the ball.
I would say,
and
my list is based on not how I think they're going to perform this year, okay? I think...
Well, that's kind of the whole...
That's my...
I'm just making sure...
Right, how did you rank it?
I rank, as I said, took the quarterback position. I understand what quarterback is. It is
so much more than throwing the ball.
Exactly.
Fine.
He's at the helm of the offense.
But we are talking about the point of this argument. Before we even get into
are you incorporating athleticism and all that stuff?
That's fine. But
is he quarterbacky enough?
What 10 quarterbacks do we think are going to perform the best in the 2026 season?
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
So let's let Justin go first. I just want to hear your list before you do anything.
Okay, before I do any explaining, I'm going to list the 10 names.
I just want to hear your 10, 1 to 10.
Or 10 to 1. Let's go 10 to 1.
10 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 is my hot take. This is my sleeper pick.
Okay.
10, I have Cam Ward, quarterback for the Titans.
Okay.
Number 9, I have Drake May.
Okay.
Number 8, I have Jalen Hurts. Number 7, I have Joe Burrow. Number 6, I have Dak Prescott. Number 5, I have Matt Stafford. 4, I have Jay Herbo. If man's going to become...
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? No.
Okay,
Number
top
three,
top three.
number 3, I have Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 2, I have Lamar Jackson. And number 1, I have the GOAT of at least my generation, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
That is my top 10.
No Joe Burrow in there.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he was like
Number 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 7. All right.
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
Here, I didn't do an official ranking. I think of one real quick, so we'll let Kyle go.
Okay.
I have opinions though, Justin.
I'm sure you
All
do.
right.
But thank you, actually.
So, performance. Number 10, I have Justin Herbert.
Okay.
Number 9, I have Sam Darnold. Number 8, I have Dak Prescott.
Oh.
Number 7, I have Bo Nix. Number 6, I have Drake
He's
May.
about to go off.
I have Drake May. Number 5, I have Patrick Mahomes. Number 4, I have Joe Burrow. Number 3, I have Matthew Stafford. Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Number 1, Josh Allen.
Okay.
Top three's fine.
No Mahomes?
I had Mahomes.
Yeah.
Where was he?
He's number...
He was number
Yeah,
5?
five. I was
Okay.
kind of shocked at that too.
I was still like laughing over the Bo Nix thing, but I guess we'll let
Bo
these two
Nix
go
and
first.
Drake May over Dak
Yeah,
Prescott
that's
in the
ridiculous.
Big 26. I thought, by this time, you guys had matured enough to
All right, here we
realize
go.
that Dak.
Here we go.
Like,
Can
he's just
you
way
read out his
overrated.
list?
He doesn't have a list.
I don't have a list, but
Yeah,
He's going
watch
to think
your
of it
mouth,
on
boy.
the dome.
yeah, I'll
Look,
try and work around that. I think the top 3 is non-negotiable: Mahomes, Matt Stafford, and Josh Allen. Like, those are
okay.
the definition of quarterback.
Mahomes, Allen, Stafford.
See,
Yeah.
the problem
I
with
think
that
Jackson,
is
you
he
could-
thinks Lamar Jackson's in that top 3.
Yeah, he absolutely should be.
I
Why?
don't
Why?
agree, but I'm
Why?
not mad
He's
at
done
it.
so much more with so less.
Fair.
so
And
much
Josh
less.
Allen has not.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
he has.
So-
And I think Josh Allen has done more with less than Lamar.
No, I absolutely disagree with that.
And so,
you
so
do.
okay, so then he does bring up a good point. What's your argument for Mahomes?
My argument for Mahomes
Is that he's Mahomes?
I think he is the most arm talent out of anything. Allen has a good arm, but he's not as accurate as Mahomes is. I like Mahomes' ability to call audibles, his ability to extend the play. I think that's a really underrated aspect
I think
of
Josh
his game.
Allen.
I agree. I'm just saying.
Josh Allen is not that?
I'm
Kidding me?
Can you let me talk?
I will.
I'm just saying. I think Allen is a better extender than Mahomes. I'm just saying people don't talk about that when they think of Mahomes.
That is fair. Mahomes does extend the play much better than I think most people realize. Me too, included. Like, I'm watching these games as much as I hate watch Mahomes. I'm like he always finds a way to get out when you think the pocket collapses. He's out and he's running, and he's a decent runner.
100%.
So yeah, I do think people are like, they finally think Mahomes' time is done. It's not. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be back by week 1. I don't know why everyone thinks he's gonna be gone half the season. People that don't know.
If there's anything I've
anything about
learned,
injuries.
it's never count that dude out ever.
Exactly.
Like, for as long as I've watched.
I
football,
think
never.
at least he has to be top 5.
I would.
don't think he has to be locked in top 3, but I do think it has to be somewhere top 5.
The question that I think
Thomas, what?
Nah, I'm just laughing at Marcus.
the biggest question is because I think it's not so much as where Mahomes should be ranked. I think the biggest one that has the most discrepancy is Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
that had.
Well, this
that
is why this conversation.
Yeah,
even started,
that
'cause
is why.
That is.
There's
This is
another
kinda
guy
where
who
this-
we'll be talking about, but
That is the most
Lamar.
that is because we take Lamar Jackson, right, and it's the comparison between him. It's the comparison between him and Josh Allen. It's the comparison between him and Mahomes, and that is where I think it kind of gets muddy a little bit because people rank him 1, people rank him 5, some people may rank him 3, all that kind of stuff. But I do think I would be comfortable rating Lamar Jackson. I would say 3. I would
7.
be comfortable with that.
No.
No, he says.
My thing with Lamar, I do think he could totally be a top 3 quarterback, and I do think he's gotten a better weapon. And what's the rookie's name that they drafted? It was from
For
USC,
who?
right?
Ty Simpson.
No.
USC.
Wait.
USC.
What are you talking? What team are you talking about?
The Ravens, the wide receiver.
Jacoby Lane.
Yeah.
Jacoby Lane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They
I
drafted
was
Jacoby
not
Lane.
paying attention.
Yeah,
I was not.
these two are
There's
trying
trying to figure out,
signals at us.
camera issues right now, guys. Sorry for the. But yeah, I do think Lamar has done pretty well with a lesser team. I don't think we should really be saying that he's had no weapons in his career.
No, he has had weapons. I think they've just been. Well, okay, camera. Ariel, you're going to talk because the camera's on you.
Oh, camera's on me. Cool.
No, it's wide now. Okay, I get to talk now. I do think he has had some very good weapons. I think he's had very inconsistent weapons. I think
Inconsistent.
Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, at their peak, they are extremely nice talents. But also, we see Isaiah Likely, he's gone now. But we see Mark Andrews drop that ball against Buffalo in the playoff game. We see Zay Flowers dive like an idiot over the goal line against the Chiefs and fumble that game away, essentially. We see Rashad Bateman sometimes just drop the ball half the time.
What quarterbacks don't have moments like that?
Oh,
you're right.
Yeah, just put your hand down, dude.
I didn't. I thought you were going to say
Mahomes has a whole quarterback where Mahomes has a whole game where his wide receivers, a Super Bowl game, where his wide receivers are just dropping the ball.
That's why he's number one for me.
And but he's still number one. Lamar's never been. I guess he's never been. He has been number one in the league in a couple of years, but
2-time MVP. I know you disagree about one.
And I disagree with one of them. Very, very, very passionately disagree with one of them, but still, I think I understand Lamar. I do think Lamar is a much better player than he was when he entered the league. I think he has grown as a quarterback, his throwing ability has gone much better. So I do want to give him credit there. I would say he's a lock for top 5, 6 quarterbacks, no matter what.
6.
But I do think sometimes
top 6 means that you put him at number 6.
No, I don't. I'm just saying he has to be locked. Like if anyone put him at 7 or under, I would say they're stupid. But 6 is okay.
I think 6 is pretty
I
reasonable.
think he's
Because to
top
me-
5.
Can you name 5 quarterbacks better than Lamar?
Allen, Mahomes, Burrow. I think
You
Burrow's
lost me
better
with
than
Burrow.
Lamar.
You lost
I just
me with
think
Burrow.
has been
No.
injured too much to really.
Best
put him
ability
there.
is availability.
But
Lamar gets hurt quite a bit too.
Yeah, and still throughout that, he's had 2 MVPs.
Yeah, an MVP that was fraudulent because he came for 5 games, did good, and somehow got it over Dak, who played better all season.
we'll get into that debate later. But
We're gonna get into it right now.
just
can't get
just
into
because of this, I think that's the biggest problem with like the quarter, because there's like consensus ones, and then there's Lamar Jackson where everyone has a different opinion on.
But this is my thing about Lamar Jackson is that this consensus thing, the way, like the criteria for other quarterbacks and for Lamar are not the same. Like they will dog on certain quarterbacks, and I won't say who, but give Lamar credit when they do the same thing. When
What
it
are
comes
you
playoff
talking
time.
about?
When it comes playoff time, what does he do anything more than Dak just because he went to an AFC Championship one time? He doesn't win the big game either. So what's the difference?
He hasn't
That
won the
is-
big game because of other things that I've mentioned.
The only reason why they put Lamar over other quarterbacks because he has the 2 MVPs, which aren't. One of them is fraudulent.
You can't just say that.
It is.
You can't
though.
say that it's 100%.
Oh my God, we can look at the
fraudulent.
stats. He's selling the stat. Dak's
What do your
blow
eyes
Lamar
tell you? Well, his
out of
eyes
the
are going to be
water.
biased. His eyes are
Oh my
biased,
God.
but my eyes tell me what
I'm blind.
I see. I'm a Steelers fan. I hate the Ravens, but
Yeah,
I
and
respect Lamar. He's
I
that
respect
guy.
Lamar too. I think he's great, but I'm just saying I do think Lamar could be falling out of that top 5 next season because I do think other quarterbacks just will have a better season. Like Burrow. Burrow stays healthy, which that's a big if.
This is
Bigger if man than Herbert,
But-
in my opinion.
This is the biggest. I think Joe Burrow and kind of Justin Herbert are in the same spot just because of the offensive line. I think
Yes.
they both now have the best offensive line that they've had with the addition of Joe Alt for the Chargers, and they kind of revamped it in Cincinnati. I think that this will be the year, as if they can stay healthy, this will be the year that we finally get a kind of adjustment ranking for those 2 quarterbacks.
I
But
agree.
Joe Burrow has much better weapons. He has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. With those 2 guys, he can do he could be easily top 3 in the league.
He should be. I agree
should
with
be.
you.
It'll
For
be-
his O-line, for
But
his
when he
weapons,
does play,
for his
he
new
is.
defense with Dexter Lawrence, he
Yep.
he needs to show me that he's unequivocally top 3 or else I'm not respecting him.
And then the question then becomes with Herbert, because he has much less. Obviously, he doesn't have the luxury of having guys like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, right? It'll be the question, how will he do? Because we've always said some people say Justin Herbert's a top 5 quarterback. We've never got to see it.
I would agree with that ranking.
Because he's also another one of those, like, I don't want to say outcasts, but kind of the biggest discrepancy because, again, we haven't seen him to his full ability.
Wait.
I think you guys are missing a big name. I think Caleb Williams breaks in the top 10.
Yep.
Based on pure arm talent and his
I could see
ability
him-
to
I
extend
could see him
plays. The arm talent's there. His accuracy is just not there.
I need more consistency from
right,
him.
right. He's super inconsistent. Same thing with Jordan Love. Super
That was what I was
inconsistent.
gonna say.
Like, but Caleb Williams is definitely going to break the top 10. I feel this year.
Unless he just the consistency again, which I don't think he.
But his ability to make plays and the
Did
arm
anyone
talent
put Trevor
is
Lawrence
there.
in their
Like,
top 10?
I did not.
No.
Wow.
He's
No?
No.
I don't feel.
Not even close.
I respect him, but I'd put like Caleb over him.
I take Caleb.
Well, yeah, I take
take
Caleb over
I'd even
him.
put like Jared Goff over him.
I
too.
don't.
Well,
I didn't
Jared Goff
like.
for me is in like that 7 to like 10 range.
I didn't
Because that's
like
a guy
Hurts,
that like stands in the pocket and
For me, he's 10 to 15.
He's like number 12 for me.
I think he's 7 to 10's perfect, bro.
But
Who had Hurts in the? I know who had Hurts in the top 10. I want you to explain that one to me.
Jalen Hurts, baby.
Explain it to me.
I think okay. Follow me here.
Okay.
I'm following.
Ever
I'm gonna
since 2022, he's had an even season. He's been like a baseball player, where his even seasons have been better than his odd seasons.
Okay.
2022, amazing, top 5 MVP finisher, and then he makes it to the Super Bowl, doesn't win it, but still had a great season. 23 regresses, they lose in the first round of the playoffs. 24, he's amazing again. Eagles go on, they win the Super Bowl, he wins Super Bowl MVP. And then 25, he regresses again. AJ Brown's a diva. He drops passes in the playoff game. They lose.
Oh my god.
Regardless,
AJ Brown's a diva, still
and
had
I think
1,000 yards this
with
season.
no more Kevin Patullo, no more AJ Brown hogging targets, and he gets Makai Lemon now. I think
the
we're about to
problem was
see
that
we're about to
AJ
see
Brown
a
was
really good.
hogging targets. It
Yes.
was
No, I think the
whole-
problem was the offensive coordinator was horrendous
was
the
a-
past 4 seasons. He's gone through a different offensive coordinator
Every
4
year of
times.
his career.
Yes.
And that will continue this season.
But
And
I
throughout
don't
that,
feel that
he has
he's
still
in the
shown poise as like a really talented quarterback.
The reason I don't have Jalen Hurts in my top 10 at least again is consistency. I think yes he
Fair complaint.
He does he has won Super Bowls. Yes, he's had a Super Bowl MVP, but I think this year because he does have Devonta Smith there. He does have a young guy who's a good route runner in Makai Lemon, but I think his primary target, which was AJ Brown, some can argue it's Devonta Smith, but I think that this will be the year that we get to see kind of what he can do in a
I'm
way.
really excited to
and,
see it.
You know, I think that again, just the up and down roller coaster that is Jalen Hurts. I think that if he definitely has a chance to crack that top 10.
I just think the arm talent lacks a significant amount.
I think he's a very underrated deep ball thrower.
No.
Maybe
Is he
I know you
that-
have your
is
complaints
he
over
that
the
He's
middle.
a check down.
Yeah,
he's a
he
pretty
throws
good deep
beautiful
ball
deep
thrower,
balls.
but it's not a guy I'd want to stand in the pocket and deliver strikes over the middle of the
The,
field.
the
Like,
That's-
duo
that's
of,
his
the duo of
biggest-
Makai Lemon and Devonta Smith is not as powerful and scary as AJ Brown and Devonta Smith was. He doesn't have a better offense than he did last year. He's not going to become a better quarterback. I don't think
He has a better offense
he has a
simply
better-
by
maybe-
the
maybe he
new
has a
offensive
better
coordinator.
offensive coordinator. But when it hits the fan and he sucks, they're gonna blame the offensive coordinator again. Like I don't think, like bro, he could have created plays. There were multiple plays where he's just like trash, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think he's a top 10. I don't think he's like bottom 15 quarterback. But I just think so many other quarterbacks have been respectable last season that I have to put him above Hurts. I might put Jordan Love above Hurts.
That is absolutely
insane.
ridiculous.
That's insane.
You
I
are
think
absolutely
Jordan Love
ridiculous.
has been just getting better every season.
Has he?
No.
Has he been getting better every season?
No.
I feel-
No.
He peaked when he beat your Cowboys
That's
in the
what I was
playoff
saying. He
game.
killed-
That was it.
He killed us. So.
Ever since that, it's been.
No way. No way you put Jordan.
I'm not high on Hurts. I don't think.
I know you're not high on Hurts. That's the number one
I'm
thing
high
I've
on
learned
Love.
about you today.
I'm high on Love, guys.
Our producer Marcus just kicked the camera. Come on, Marcus.
No, but
Drake May over Hurts though. Did you put that?
I had.
Do you even have Drake May in your top 10?
Yeah, I had him at 9 and Hurts at 8.
Wrong.
I have.
But-
I mean, honestly,
I have Drake May in my top 10.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
I'm concerned
Yeah, you
about
had-
Drake May this season. I think he's going
me
to see
too.
some
I
regression.
also am because I do think, they made the Super Bowl, but let's be honest, the AFC is so much weaker than the NFC. And I didn't even say Jaden Daniels over Hurts personally.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
fully healthy Jaden Daniels.
It's the stipulation.
Okay, but you just gave Justin Herbert credit when you wouldn't give Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels credit.
Yes.
What's the difference?
What is the difference?
What is the difference?
The difference is that I see it's the eye test. For
It
me.
is
I
the
see
bias.
Justin
Jaden
Herbert.
Daniels
It's
had
not
the best
biased.
rookie year of any quarterback ever.
Yeah, and what did he do last year?
He was hurt. All year.
Exactly. He was hurt.
So he has 1 year where he's hurt, and he's not.
Even when he wasn't hurt, he didn't play that well. He wasn't a good quarterback last year. At least not compared to his rookie self.
Again.
It's a CJ Stroud
was
thing.
playing hurt.
So that's what they said about Stroud. Then he came out last season and he wasn't good.
Daniels is at least for what do we think they're gonna do? I think he's coming off of an elbow injury. That has some baggage with it. Then there's things that you take an offense like the Washington Commanders as well. Like take a look what they have. Like they have Terry McLaurin, obviously.
Debo Samuel.
Terry McLaurin, top 10 wide receiver.
I don't agree with that statement.
I mean, there are a lot of great wide receivers right now, so maybe not. But don't act like he's not an amazing wide receiver.
No.
Debo Samuel is the one where I'm like, okay, yeah.
But I think
like Marcus just did.
But I think the thing with Drake May, going back to the Drake May thing, I think that I do see. I think he's kind of in limbo for me right now because we don't know how AJ Brown's going to perform on the Patriots. We could see some regression with Drake May, but I just think he went to. Granted, they went to the Super Bowl, yes, but name their receiver room. Like they had
Stephon Diggs, Matt Collins,
besides
Mario Douglas,
Kayshon Boutte,
Like,
who I do think is a
he
upcoming
solid.
like
wide
when you
receiver.
take a look
solid.
at that, I think Drake May did a phenomenal job. That was in his first
I
Second year.
disagree.
second year.
Second
I disagree with the. I mean, I don't think he had an amazing roster of weapons, but when we look at the Patriots' run to the Super Bowl, it is not because of that offense.
No.
100%.
It's their defense.
It was
carried
Stroud
them
being
all the way there.
terrible, Knicks getting injured,
Yep.
and who's the other team that they beat? Or were they the one seed?
They were the
Yeah,
one.
They were the one seed. So
Knicks-
they played
No,
two
They
teams.
beat the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah,
They
no,
ran
wait,
through the
Broncos were
Chargers.
the number one
Right,
seed.
and in that Chargers game, the defense
Herbert
won
played
that
terrible.
game.
That was even though I'm
that
a
too,
Herbert defender, he was terrible that
But
game.
the Patriots defense played great. Drake May played terrible in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole playoffs, the Patriots offense was terrible, and then they meet a team like the Seahawks and get demolished. They sucked.
So then why are you fighting with me over Hurts over May?
Because I hate Hurts.
The truth comes out.
But the more reason why I'm getting on this about Drake May is because of what he said. You had May over Dak.
Yeah.
That was Can we talk about Bo Nix over
Bo
Dak?
Nix over
Okay.
Dak.
Here's my thought process.
I need to hear your
okay?
list again.
I 100% get that Bo Nix is coming off of an ankle injury. I get that. I know he broke his ankle, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Essentially.
My thing is, right,
He always has a thing.
you have to hear me out. I'm talking to him in specific, okay? I think that I'm gonna get destroyed for this. I think
We're
you out
ready
a
to
little bit. So
pounce.
they got Jalen Waddle in the offseason, got another weapon, solid weapon with Cortland Sutton there, but I still don't
I
think.
think Bo Nix is a more talented quarterback than Dak Prescott.
Oh, what?
Arm talent? Arm talent?
Arm talent, I'll give Dak Prescott.
But everything else.
Versatility,
Oh my God.
I'm taking Bo Nix.
Well-
Oh my God! Can we talk about that? Dak is probably one of the smartest IQ quarterbacks in the league.
I will agree with that. No,
Oh, Marcus, are you serious? You're a Raiders fan. You don't know anything about good quarterbacks, dude. Dak's audible, like his poise behind the line, is like one of the best in the league.
I
Drew
will agree.
Brees has said this.
Yeah.
If you're gonna argue with Drew Brees, go ahead, Marcus, because that's insane. He is one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league right now. He's a veteran.
I love Drew Brees.
Dak, dude. Oh my God. Okay, I just don't even get the idea that Dak's gonna be out of the top 5. I'm fine with 6, but Dak he was a top 3 quarterback performance-wise last year of production, right? He has the same exact offense. For what reason do you think he's gonna regress? Yeah, there's no good argument there.
In hindsight,
Because it's Dak Prescott. Look, these guys get mad at me because I'm a Cowboys fan and I sound biased. I think what it really is that you guys are just more biased against Dak and the Cowboys than I really am biased for the Cowboys. So it makes me sound crazy, but it's really just other people that are crazy, bro.
Okay, I'll finish my previous statement. I think I would not be mad at shifting Dak Prescott up a little bit. In hindsight, when I thought of Bo Nix, I was like,
It was backpedaling.
You just told me.
backpedaling.
You just told me.
Backpedaling.
Bo Nix is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott.
I think he's more versatile.
Oh my god.
I do.
And versatile in what way?
But
Like
would you build
athletic?
an offense around Dak
Coming
Prescott
off of
or Bo Nix?
an injury?
You would
What?
build an offense around Bo Nix over Dak Prescott.
Bo Nix coming off an injury.
That's
He's
all
more
I needed to
versatile.
hear.
That
It's
is
cooked.
ridiculous.
God, I'm so glad these guys are on my side for once.
For once, I will defend Dak.
I'll take Bo Nix.
And I like Bo Nix. That's terrible.
I do too. He's a hell of a player, but I just don't feel
Broken
he's
foot,
better.
coming off broken foot injury. With the worst
Also,
offense.
you're thinking of Waddle and Sutton versus CD and
CD
Pickens.
and
That's the
Pickens.
best wide receiver duo in the league.
He ain't
Dak-
done nothing with them.
Kyle, the Cowboys last season, that was all their defense.
Thank
it was
you.
atrocious
If
last
we,
year.
dude, if we even have the defense this year,
If
which
they
I think
allow-
has
Okay,
improved
so then hold yourself
so
accountable.
much,
You have to say, if the Cowboys don't at least make the playoffs this season,
we're gonna make the playoffs.
no, that's
I'd put $100 on it right now. I put
Start
100.
it, shake.
I think a healthy Cowboys makes the playoffs. I think you might.
I will hold. I will.
I
you know what? I'll
look.
put it in my notes.
I
right
would
now.
go so far to say we win the East, but I do think we have the hardest division in football. So I will
will-
put $100 that I do
Should we
not
chime
have
in?
right now. I am so confident. I
Should we
will
chime
put
in about that?
$100.
Ariel,
Wait,
Ariel.
shh. I will put $100 that the Cowboys make the playoffs
All right, so it's July 20th.
and win more games than the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh.
Oh, I got him.
Now, AFC East is so weak. I
No,
wouldn't,
the
I
AFC
wouldn't
is
take
weak.
that.
I won't
Our
do that.
schedule is hard as hell.
don't care.
Everyone's schedule is hard as hell. Everyone's good this
Yeah,
year.
did you see the Raiders schedule?
Raiders
Oh
are
my
good again.
No, let's do this.
Pause
Let's do
this
this.
point.
Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Bo Nix this year.
I would not be.
And we make playoffs. Parlay this $200.
I'm not putting. I'm not. Putting
Exactly.
$20 on that, bro.
Bro,
But I
let's get back to the debate.
I just think I don't like if Dak Prescott doesn't make the playoffs this year with the defense that they have and they
Fair,
keep the same
that's fair.
offense, then you have to start talking about he is falling out.
but
Not in the
let-
top 10, out of like that top 5, top 6 conversation.
fair, but Dak has only like in his last 3 healthy years, Dak has only been better every year. He's just been constantly rising up to the point that it finally feels like the NFL community is actually giving him some respect. I'm happy that he's ranked top 6. I'm fine with putting Burrow, Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar. Lamar, I'm iffy about, but those 3 are locks to be better than Dak to me, in terms of performance wise. Lamar, I'll put Lamar, and then Stafford. Yeah, right now Stafford, yes. My only concern with Stafford is his age. I think he plays great still for his age, but
But we'll base it off
health-wise.
this next season coming up.
Yeah. I did have him at 5. I was gonna put him higher, but like he's gonna add another year to his career. Puka has been a thing this offseason, so who
Yeah.
knows how he's gonna be.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams is gonna get a year older. That's why I was hesitant to put him like in the top 3.
The thing with Stafford is, right, like, he's very similar, just the pocket passer. Like, I think that's what kind of saves it for me, putting him in that top conversation, just because he's a pocket passer. Granted, Puka Nakua's had one heck of an offseason, to say the least, but
More versatile is so crazy.
I don't know what he means by that.
but I think I'm comfortable
When they
putting
run
Stafford
read
in that top
option,
3
I
conversation.
think that's what he means. He's more versatile when they run read option, I guess. I don't know.
Why though? Because he's more athletic. He
Yeah.
can run the ball
That's
better.
probably his-
Because Bo Nix caught that one touchdown that one time
I'd
against the
argue-
Ravens.
I'd argue
he's more versatile. I gotta give it to him.
Not that maybe Dak's more athletic, of course, but Dak's a pretty good runner. The only reason he doesn't run anymore is because of that bad leg injury.
That was
Dak, when he was younger, was
Right.
to me was like Josh
Right.
Allen. I thought he ran like Josh Allen.
the other thing.
They just
I
didn't
think-
have to run him because
I think for
Throw
me
the damn ball.
too, I think it's just like the age thing too, because I think
Not
Bo
that
Nix,
old.
Bo Nix to me, I think he's a lot younger. He's just.
Exactly. Dak is in his prime.
Dak is in his prime.
I'm just saying that the eye test again for me. I just think eye test for me. Everyone can hate me. I don't really care. I just think that Bo Nix slightly levels.
But you'll take
slightly-
Bo
It's
Nix
time to get some glasses.
You'll
Kyle.
take Bo Nix to stand in the middle of the pocket and deliver a 10 to 12 yard route over Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to.
All right, I think we're gonna end the episode there.
Sit on that one, audience. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bo Nix or Dak Prescott?
You let us know in the comments.
We're gonna have to put this in socials. Bo Nix or Dak Prescott because Kyle was saying some crazy things today. Like that was probably the craziest. What would you say? What did you say earlier was the worst take that he said?
That the World
Cup
the
Summer
Summer
League.
League's over.
That
the
goes
World Cup.
second. That was second. All right. But we're gonna end the episode there. It was a long one, guys. Heated one for me at least. But thank you guys for everyone for joining. Thomas, Justin, Kyle, and Haro earlier in the show. Thank you, Marcus, for producing it once again. And make sure to keep watching next week. This week we'll have another episode. But peace out, guys.